Okay, in this video, we talk about how to save more money in the current climate. See, a lot of people right now, they're getting made redundant. And what that means is they're losing their jobs and they don't have enough money to invest that money or to save that money. And what you'll find is a lot of the times when people save money, they're actually spending it. So there are three types of characteristics when it comes to saving money and have that money grow for you. Number one is, are you a saver? Do you save your money every month? So think about how you are with money. Do you always save your money? Because if you're always saving your money, I think that's okay, because there's a saying that says, save your money for a rainy day. So I think that's fine, but the problem with saved money, it never grows. That's the first thing. The second thing, are you spending that money? Now the problem with spending that money is, again, nothing's gonna happen with that. Like, you're gonna spend the money, you're gonna feel great with your purchase, and then what? Nothing after that. The third thing is you want to invest money. So if you want to save money, you should be saving money to invest the money. Because why do we save money? Because we want to have some kind of slush fund there that's available to us when we want to buy something, when we want to take it to that next level. Let's say right now, most of you are saving that money, but the money's not working for you. Like, to save more money means you need to invest it, because there's only so much you can save, there's only so much you can grow. Let's say, for example, right now you saved £100 a week, but let's say you invested £100 a week. Which one would make you more money? Like, if you look at the end of the year, how much money you would have versus, you know, how much money you'd have if you were to invest that. You do need to know how to invest the money. You need to know where to put that money. But I can say for a lot of people, especially if you're watching this right now, you go, well, John, I don't know, I don't even have any money to save. Like, how can I save money? How can I make that money grow? So what things could you put your money into? So here's where I would put my money. Let's say I have a really limited budget right now and I'm saving up some money and I'm saving some to invest in. The first thing I would do is I would always invest in my education. Because when you invest in this is what's going to give you the highest ROI. You got to focus on what's producing the highest income brackets for people who are the most wealthy in the world. And you look at, the real estate investors, they invest in stocks and shares and businesses, but they never just became business people like that, did they? They had some form of training first, or they had some form of experience, or they would have some consultants, some advisors, some mentors, some coaches. Not everybody's like, you do have, the superstars that just are born entrepreneurs, but I'm not a born entrepreneur. I was working in a job, I worked as an animator. For me, this didn't come natural to me. I had to learn all this stuff. So there's certain books, and I would highly recommend that you read. And one, I guess, category of books you should read is try and read the autobiographies of great successful entrepreneurs. Because if you look at all of them, they never really saved money. They were always investing money. So if you're investing money, what you'll find is that there are two different types of money you invest. You have stupid money, and then you have intelligent money. So what's the difference between stupid money and intelligent money? Well, stupid money is someone takes the money, they give it to you, and they don't give anything else. So that's what we call stupid money, or in the term that they use in the city is dumb money, right? So you don't want that. So this is why it's always good to invest in yourself as well, because not only, let's say you've got some savings now and you want to invest it, you're not just handing over stupid or dumb money, you're not handing over intelligent money. So intelligent money is, hey, I'm going to give you this, but I'm going to bring this to the table. Hey, I'm going to invest this, but I'm also going to bring these contacts to the table. Hey, I'm going to invest this, and I'm going to bring this person to the table. So what happens is we are constantly getting more and more people who've got money, but they're not bringing anything else other than money to the table. And this is the problem, because if you're saving that money up just to hand over to somebody, then I think that's okay if you don't want to do any work. But let's say you want to grow that, and you're intelligent, and you've educated yourself, and you've attended training programs, you have a mentor, you have a coach. Let's say, for example, they want to work with you, and you've got money, they've got money, and if you can bring something else to that table with intelligent money, that's when your money and your savings start to grow. Because now you can actually start leveraging other people's funds as well. And you probably heard me talk about this in the last video when I talked about how to buy property without using any of your own money. If you haven't, I'll link it at the end of this video, but just check my YouTube channel, you'll see that there. But it's kind of the same concept, but with real estate. So if you're saving money now, there's only so much you can save. So my advice to all of you watching this, don't just save money for a rainy day. You want to invest money for a rainy day, meaning that you want to have some money there that's been saved every single month. And remember, what a lot of people do is they'll work for money, so they'll trade time for money. And when they have that trading time for money, the first thing that comes out is the tax. Second thing is your expenses, your mortgage, your car, your rent payment, your rental. For some people, it will be creating more, like got more liabilities that they've got as well, or they'll just take what's left and either they'll spend it or they'll save it. I'm telling you, remember those three types: save, spend, or invest. Make sure that you are investing that either into something that's going to grow, something that's going to give you a higher ROI. And if you don't know what to invest in, first thing to invest in is you. And you heard Warren Buffett say, Warren Buffett is one of the richest people in the world. He said the best investment you can make is in yourself. So for example, the reason why he's a billionaire is he spends so much time reading all the different stocks, all the white papers, all the research papers, the announcement papers for all the companies, and he's doing so much research on these companies that he knows he needs. And when he's investing in a company, he's not investing, blind. He's investing with intention, and he's investing with what I call calculated risk. So if you're watching this right now and you're like, well, John, like in the current climates right now, everyone's losing their job, the businesses are going out of business, they've got limited funds, what should you do with it? If you're saving, that's great, but don't just save it, you want to save to invest. So the translation to investing is you and your brain, right? That's one of the best vehicles. If you've got more money, you can invest into real estate or stock. You can invest into businesses. I put a lot of my money into marketing, because when you invest in marketing right now, a lot of them, people, all these businesses that was plowing millions of dollars into marketing are no longer spending money on marketing. So what does that mean for you? That means if you're spending money on marketing, it's going to be much cheaper. For example, let's say I'm giving away a free book, for example. 3 years ago, it would cost me anything from 10 to 15 to 20 pounds per lead. Now it's cost me less than 5 pounds per lead. So I know I can generate a lot of leads, which then turn into inquiries, which then turn into either people buying my properties, my software, my online programs, my online courses, or consultancy or mentoring. So that's what I'm putting my money into. I'm putting a lot of money into marketing because it's cheap, but it won't be cheap for long. If you look at Google like 10, 20 years ago, if you put your money into there, say 20 years ago, 10 years ago, it would have been pretty cheap. But now it's getting a lot more expensive. In fact, I just got off a meeting with Google and we talked about some big strategies. And if I look at the rates that was charged back then compared to now, then it's reflected in the current climate. So if you're watching this and you want to take advantage of what to put money in, then I highly recommend some of these things I talked about. So if you like this, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. And I've got more videos, I upload videos every single day on personal finance, business, entrepreneurship, and creating multiple streams of income. It's John Lee, the author of Business Hack. If you have any questions, leave a question below. I'll link some videos here. I'll put a subscribe button over here as well. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.